Hello, my name is Sebastian Ramirez Marin. For today I'm going to make the English video. It's about Armenia. Armenia is a small city. The first I'm going to talk about Armenia. Something about Armenia. Armenia is a city that grows and modernizes, but in which the cute village life is still noticed because the rural areas are very close and because in the custom and the treatment of their people travels that feeling of the country heritage that has to do with work, kindness and enjoyment of good coffee preparing the mirror of fundamentals. There is a lot of familiarity and cordial treatment among Armenians or Kujauros, the most common gentile for Armenian naturals. Many of those same people who were born and raised in the city have contributed to their economic and tourist consolidation because they feel respect and affinity for the environment. The third place is the Plaza Bolivar. Questions: who founded Bolivar Square and in what year? Answer: in 1913, Plaza de Bolivar was made with legal mandated acts attributed to El Libertador de Colombia. At that time, the bronze statue of the Liberator, standing in his patriot, custom and libertarian sword, was sculpted in Paris. It is a sculpture of the master Roberto de Nauritica, located on the northern side of the plaza on a pedestal of almost 5 meters high. Question number 2. Why is the Bolivar Square is a exhibit reference? The Plaza de Bolivar is the reference site for themselves and stranger it's almost half the physical map of the city. This was the first Armenian square that the Serbs made as a meeting place. Also, the Plaza Bolivar is a exhibit reference. It is the place of meetings and meetings, but above all, it is the place of civic par excellence. It is there that the government, the church, the police and military, the guilds, trade unions, colleges and universities carry out their massive activities to exalt the value of own a culture or to celebrate or commemorate dates and events. It is the preferred place for artistic and musical activities. Third question: why is this place perfect for tourists? Okay, the answer: for tourists, this square is perfect as you can take a walk through this and admire the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception, the building of the Governorate of Quindío, and the monument al esfuerzo work that the Antioqueño master Rodrigo Arenas Betancourt sculpted inspired by the hard work of the people and women of the region. Also admirable is the sculpture of the Libertador, the work of the Indian master Roberto Nauritica, a prominent teacher with grand boon in the first half of the 20th century. The work in the Plaza de Bolivar is complemented with the enjoyment of the pleasant cafes are in the surrounding streets, ideal place to get closer to the Indian tradition with the ways of delicious drink and recipes of the soft fruit. The second place is the Quimbaya Gold Museum. First question: what can be done in this place? Answer: go on guide tours, then make tours and pedagogical animation for children and adults. Visit the exhibitions of plastic arts or anthropological topics or related to cultural heritage. Participate in workshops for children and adults. Activities such as programming of concerts, seminars, talks, book clubs, comic clubs, animation activities to reading for children and young people, reading promotion workshops. I met at teachers, librarians, and parents. Second question: what is the main collection of this museum made of? The main collection of the Quimbaya Gold Museum consists of gold myths and ceramics corresponding to the archaeological find of the Middle Cauca, where the Quimbaya were the main architects. On the other hand, the museum provides important entrance space for children and young people, and additionally for renowned artists or promising figures of the plastic arts and painting. From an architectural point of view, the Quimbaya Gold Museum is a terracotta building king of oven-hardened clay that was built with various kinds of tables and boiling water. According to experts, there is a fascinating interaction between water and the way. Three questions: what does this museum corresponding to and why? The building responds to a design by the Colombian architect Rogelio Salmona, who, with his renowned virtuosity in the use of brick, create the modern space with terraces, exhibitions rooms, and outdoors gardens that emulate pre-Hispanic models with the collection of native trees, and medicinal and industrial plants used with ancient cereals. The gardens are included within the pedagogical plan that permanently advance the museum. The third place is the part of life? First question. How did the part of life in Armenia come about? The Armenian part of life was a gift made by the National Federation of Coffee grew birth, and the Committee of Coffee grew birth to the city for the celebration of its first centenary of life in 1989. Second question. What can be done in this place? Answer. This park is a place where you can take tour of its different trails. During this walk, you will find different strange places for visitors, such as the stepped waterfalls, the artificial lake in which ducks adorn their calm waters, and where they can feed their fish. There is also a skateboard where you can practice skating in a very special way. The open air teacher with stand where cultural events are held. There is an area for exhibition and craft salads based of the typical cultural architecture of the region, playground for children, and areas for visitors to sit and eat something. During Christmas, the park becomes the best lighting in the city, being worshipped with thousands of colorful lights and figures that complementarily made it up during this beautiful time of year. Third question. What is the total space of part of life? Answer. Natural complex of 8 hectares. It is arborized space with thrive in cobblestone, late waterfall, wildwood, bridges, skateboard, acoustic, shell, and extensive meadows that served as a state for rest and contemplation of nature. The fourth place is the part of the founder. The third question. What is the meaning of this part? Answer. The founder part is a symbol to the servants who, with their efforts to knock down the jungle to making the series of progress in its commemoration. Is the monument of the founder alone and it's on the south side of the park is a monument of the main founder Jesus Maria Ocampo Toro Tigrero and his wife with Maria Arsenia Cardona Buitrago, where the mortal remains live. The second question, the tree of the part to which he pays tribute and why? Okay, the answer. The tree that is a tribute to love. The tree was sprung from the Marabelle sidewalk, hollowed out inside, and was the tomb of a couple who looked secretly because their parents forbade it. There they found This elf hungry but dead. 3 question. What can be done in this place? The answer. In this park you can take walks, meet to have a coffee and chat, also to take out to pet, also present events for all kinds of people to read, and even have free Wi-Fi areas for people who need it at some point. The last one place, train station. What year was it built and for what purpose? The answer. The former railway station that was built between in 1927 and 1913 to house the administration, archived, statistics, dispatches, and wineries of the National Railway of Colombia, Pacific Railway, Armenian branch called Good Adventure and Armenian. Second question. How was this building declared and what service does it provide today? This building was declared by the National Council of Monuments as a National Heritage Site in 1989. It no longer provides the railway station service, but a public library and seat of some municipal governments units. It is also called the Station Metropolitan Cultural Center. It is one of the most symbolical constructions of Armenia for its republican style and the good state of the structure. And the last one question. What will this station become? The answer. This station will become a cultural center suitable for all ages. Indeed, will be held events and also have a large library that will be available to anyone who needs it. It's also declared as the oldest monument of the city. Okay, thank you for your attention.